Have you ever been in a situation where you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm going to die. What the F is happening? Well, that happened to me the other day. Hey guys, Emily here from Emilyspalmtree, inspiring you to take more vacations. So today we're going to talk about what to do in a situation that gets out of control. Maybe you're at a concert and panic breaks out. Maybe you're somewhere and God forbid gunshots break out. It's just how to survive a situation in a mass setting of people when there's people everywhere. So here's my survival guide on how to survive when mass panic erupts. So I was at the Global Citizen, which was amazing. I got to see Cardi. I'll put some video footage in so you can see it. And I'll also put it at the end, so stay tuned if you want to see more at the end. And I was having the best time. My friend was sitting on a like a lawn blanket, like a beach towel, whatever. So for me, here's what happened. We were all enjoying the event. Everything was going great. I could see because I was standing, so I saw everything start to escalate from the beginning. So basically, something happened in the front. We still don't know what happened. All we heard was pop, pop, pop. So we thought that it was gunfire. We're having a bunch of technical difficulties, things are going down, and all of a sudden, from out of the corner of my eye, I see people start running. All of a sudden, a stampede erupts, and it was like the scene from Jurassic Park. It's Grant, what am I supposed to do? And he's like, run. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Basically, Cardi B had come on stage and she had just gotten off there trying to play a commercial, and some other people were trying to talk and they were having technical difficulties. So then all of a sudden, like I said, people just swarmed that whole area. Most people were standing in the area I was. People were mostly sitting. So it was really scary. People were getting knocked down, and literally that tree saved us. So thank you, tree. So this is basically where the concert was, far there in the center. You'll be able to see it in the other video. And right over here is the infamous tree that saved me as people were stampeding around. That one in the middle there. For whatever reason, I think I've watched a lot of Survivor shows or whatever, but for whatever reason I was like, I'm not following the crowd. I'm going to think about this logically. So what I'm here to teach you guys today is what to do when you're in a mass of people and things start happening and it goes crazy, and how to get out of there safely. My step number one is whenever you enter a situation, it sounds cliche, but look for the exits. That is a big, just like when you fly in a plane, they're like, here are the exits. Look for your exits. Just look for where the exits are. A massive setting like this was in Central Park. So I know Central Park pretty well because I live in NYC. I go to Central Park all the time. So I know there's more than just a couple exits that were being led the way the gates were. There's multiple exits in the park, but with the global concert, they had basically sectioned people into gates. So, if you entered first, you're in this section close to the stage. If you entered second, you're over here. Last, we were luckily in the last section. So that's more like the picnic area where people are just chilling with their kids on blankets. When things started happening, people were knocking over the gates to get out. Step number two, find a meeting space, because if things do happen, you might get separated, or somebody might be looking at souvenirs. Somebody might be at the front of the stage yelling woo, we're in the front. So when stuff goes down, they're not going to be looking where's my friend? Or if you do, it's going to get you in trouble. You're going to get in more trouble. So you want to have a meetup point outside of the area somewhere, because ideally you don't want to meet up inside the area when panic is erupting. Take a place before you go in outside of the venue. That way, if your friend doesn't show up there, something went down. If you wait for each other inside the panic, you're going to get mowed over and people will run you over. This stuff, we see it happening all the time. You need to take care of your safety first. I mean, I'm sorry to be selfish, but you can't help anyone unless you're in the right mind state. Luckily, my friend was literally behind the same tree. We had not set up a meetup place. I don't know what I was thinking, but unfortunately we had not done that. So luckily we found each other right away. When things start happening, take a second. Don't follow the panic. Do not follow the panic. Follow your own mind. When panic erupts, it doesn't just happen once. People feed off each other's panic. So if one person screams, it's kind of like if you think about doing the wave, it's like one person does the wave and then the person next to them does the wave. Like people feed off each other's energy. So next thing you know, it's a wave of people running at you, right? People are going to be running or, you know, mass pandemonium, screaming, where's my, I have a child, I have a child. That literally happened. So what you want to do is do not follow the panic. Trust me, do not follow the panic. So don't think that one wave of panic is the only one that's going to happen. Because think of a baseball game. You finish one wave and then all of a sudden here's another wave coming because somebody else started the wave. Okay? I don't know why I'm using that analogy, but hopefully it makes sense. So there's always going to be a second or third even, like string of panic depending on the situation that's happening. So just think of, oh my gosh, I'm safe, but something else might happen. So always have that escape mentality. You're never safe until you're out of the venue. Observe your surroundings. So take a second. Yes, people are running to you. People are running past you. Take a second, look around, okay? So assess the situation. My friend, like I said, was on the floor and she was sitting on the blanket. So all she saw was just feet and legs running past her. So I kind of had a broader spectrum of what to do. We were luckily in the last section. So anyways, you're basically gated off. So I think it's basically to stop stampedes from coming. So that basically saved us. So luckily, because Central Park had it sectioned off, I knew that whatever was happening was in the front gate. So I knew that they had to get through 2 more gates to get past me. So I just had to deal with whatever was happening immediately in front of me. Say is leave your stuff. Like grab your purse, like whatever. If it's on the floor and people are running, you're not going to get back up if you go to the ground. So do not get to the ground. You want to just go. And then in the mass pandemonium, nobody's going to think, hey, let me steal this person's purse. No, they're not thinking that. If anything, once the panic subsides, you'll realize nothing happened or it was a false alarm. Like, thank God it was a false alarm at the Global Citizens. Thank you, Lord Jesus. But if it is a false alarm, luckily, like for example, my friend, she had her cowboy boots off because she was literally sitting on the picnic blanket, just chilling, doing some like yoga pose. So we went back for her boots because otherwise she would have been running without any shoes on, which a lot of people were running without shoes. It was crazy. People were like leaving their strollers, running with children. It was like, I don't know why it's not in the news. It's been very downplayed, but shit went down, trust me. Then that's where you can start going back and hey, okay, everything's fine. The police maybe come on the microphone and say, hey, everything's fine. It was a false alarm. Now you can go back and get your stuff. But again, stuff is just stuff. You can buy more stuff. Oh my God, my picnic blanket. It was $2. You don't need to risk your life to go back for your picnic blanket that was $2. Oh my gosh, my shoes. They were like $50. Is your life worth $50 or is like your shoes? You can buy another pair. Please don't ever be scared of situations like this. Don't let it prevent you from life. Like life is fun. You have to live in the moment. Go to the concert. Go have fun. Just be careful and know how to get out of a situation if a situation erupts. But I don't want you to be scared. Don't be in public and be scared. Like, don't just like think that somebody's out to get you all the time, because the reality is somebody's probably not out to get you. Like if somebody's out to get somebody, they're probably going to get them. So unfortunately, if they happen to be standing next to you, they're still not after you, they're after them. So just like clear the situation and get out of the way. All right guys, I hope you learned how to survive a crazy situation. If you have any tips, comment below. If you like this video, like. If you like me, subscribe to my channel. I got to see Cardi.